Hello and welcome to Board Stupid. My name's Wayne.
And I'm Matt.
And I've got my summer shirt on because it's almost summertime, and summertime means...
Means UKGE, guys.
It means UK Games Expo is nearly here. Which means I'm getting excited, Matt's getting excited.
I'm super hyped, guys.
So ready.
It is cold today, so I'm not sure why you're wearing them.
I'm getting into the spirit.
It's really cold
I'm
today,
in the spirit of it.
But yes, we are just about 20 days to go when this video is gonna come out. And what we're gonna talk to you today is kind of like giving you some ideas on how you can spend your money.
This is our top 10 games to maybe go and buy at UK Games Expo. And for those folks that are subscribers and watch our stuff regularly...
Yes, you should, well, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done it
yet. If you haven't done it, be a subscriber.
But if you stay till the end, we got a surprise for all our subscribers that are going to be a UKGE. We are preparing something a little bit cool, special. And stay tuned, watch it till the end, because there is a special giveaways that we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it. Let's dive in.
Let's go.
Rolling dice, feeling nice. Cardboard dreams and game schemes. Click subscribe, it's a vibe. Board Stupid's all we need. Board Stupid, game reviews for you and me. Board Stupid, here's what you should play and see.
So Matt, before we start our list, just to frame it for everybody, we've tried to have something for everyone on this list of games.
Because as you can imagine, UKGE, you can buy tons of games.
Loads of stuff.
Our rule for this is like what we will buy if we were going there.
It's going to be as new as possible.
Exactly. So stuff, of course, you can buy the games from the previous years, but we're trying to concentrate on the stuff that is more new or newer. But at the same time, so we're trying to give you a little bit of everything. We're not just going to focus on a genre of a type of game. It's kind of a little bit for everyone.
Yeah, some card games, some heavy games, slider games, somewhere in between. So hopefully you'll find something that you like. So Matt, what's the first one?
Well, let's go.
Matt, the first one is number 10, but it's not really number 10.
No, it's not number 10. It's 10 and a half.
It's 10 and a half.
10 and a half.
Why is it 10 and a half?
It's 10 and a half because the game could be there or maybe not. It will depend on shipment. It will depend on a lot of stuff that is outside the publisher power. But they are trying to bring the game, and it's a big one because we're talking about
Ludia by Fathom Games. We love Fathom Games, and Ludia is fantastic. And there is a chance, there is a shipment literally heading towards the UK to be available to buy at UKGE. And if it is there, you should probably think about picking it up, or at least trying it, and then maybe buying it because you'll be getting one of the first copies.
It's literally like the first retail copies because the backers will receive their copies in the same time, more or less. But retail-wise, UKG is going to be at this point the only place where you can buy the game if you haven't backed it before. And again, Ludia is heavier Euro, but with a fantastic production, with a fantastic team, where you're basically building instruments for famous musicians in history, with a worker placement.
There's a hidden bidding system. It's really, really cool.
It's another big production from the guys, and we can't wait to play that one. So go and have a look. If it's there, maybe you want to put some coin on it. But number 10 now. Okay, we're starting now. Real number 10. We got a small box, small card games. That is a lot of fun. Yeah. The game is from the guys at Half No More, and it is
Sakana Stack. Sakana Stack, we did a video review of because we really loved it, and you can see that video review somewhere there. This is it's kind of a homage to Japanese style ladder climbing, card shedding games. It is all of those games, like a love letter to those games. It's fabulous. In Sakana Stack, it has beautiful artwork.
Made
really
by,
amazing.
Made by that guy, at Fathom. So everything was hand painted and then printed on the cards.
Into
Looks
the cards.
absolutely beautiful.
Fantastic, and the gameplay is smooth, wonderful. It has this brilliant following mechanism as well. You are essentially just trying to get rid of all of the cards in your hand, like you might recognise from games like Scout and things like that, but done in a really interesting way. Sakana Stack is a small card game. It is great value, and it's completely independent.
Yeah, from an independent publisher, so it's always good to
support those.
Yeah, to support the.
So we should certainly recommend going checking out Sakana Stack and maybe snatching a copy.
Yeah, we really love it.
So Matt, you know how we said we've got something for everybody?
Yeah.
We've gone from Sakana Stack to
skirmish miniature games.
Yeah.
And this one with a little bit of cards and Magic the Gathering mixed in. We're talking about Maliction from Loot Studio. We did a preview for their Kickstarter launch at the beginning of the year, and it's a game that we loved very much playing.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's super cool. Again, it's a miniature skirmish game that you don't really need the miniature because you can play with the standees that comes inside the box and mixing it with magic. So you will cast spells or move your creature and attack, like using both your cards and the miniature on the board. Again, being a skirmish, it's a smaller, so it's a smaller footprint, a smaller playtime. It's really fast-paced, and of course it comes from Loot Studio. They are famous for their 3D design, 3D models. So if you actually print their miniature, that looks absolutely stunning.
Yeah, when you buy the game, you get the STL files. I think.
Yes,
So you can, if you wanted to 3D print all of the models, and it would look insane.
Otherwise, you just play with the standees. It's absolutely fine.
And it works great.
And we had a lot of fun playing it.
Awesome.
And again, if this could be like an introduction to the larger skirmish games, but at the same time, if you're one of those players, you got a lot in those boxes. So
Yeah, if you like Age of Sigmar, and you like Magic the Gathering, and you want to smash those things together, check out Malediction.
Yeah, I loved it. I can't wait to play more. Yeah, I'm coming to buy more.
Go buy more.
Okay, waiting for the next one. I like saying it. Under the sea. Under the sea.
But not Endeavour Deep Sea, because that's not available anywhere. But this looks like a really light, interesting version of that game, and it's Fathom. Fathom is really interesting looking by Paper Fort Games. It is essentially a tile-laying pattern-building game, but done with simultaneous play. So something like with Planet
Unknown,
games like that, or Overparked, where everyone's doing something at the same time, so everyone is completely engaged. It looks like nice and snappy, plays in about 6 rounds. You are essentially marine biologists trying to search the ocean depths, scanning the ocean
for new creatures,
for new signs
and
of life, exactly. Going into the darkness, revealing interesting tiles, and scoring victory points that way. So you're going to get points based on the species that you've discovered, which is really interesting. I mean, I love the theme. I love the biodiversity type thing. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. It looks pretty interesting with this simultaneous action. That is kind of like this radar in the middle of the
sonar
table.
type thing,
the sonar, that probably is where the people will start knowing what action they can do on their own board, and then they move their submarine and making researches on that.
Brand new release.
It's coming out a lot, this Under the Sea team, and it's really cool. This one sounds really cool.
Really nice.
Definitely have a look. And the Paper Port Games is the guys that brought to us last year Cosmoctopus. That was that very interesting Cthulhu game. So this is definitely one to check out.
There you go. Matt, so for the next one, this was a game that was on our recent Hype Factor, probably link there, but also we just want to double hype it because it's available to buy at UK Games Expo.
Absolutely, and we're talking about Molly House.
By Whirligig Games, Cole Whirly design. Cole Whirly, well renowned for making games that are pushing the boundaries in many different ways.
And this is pushing the boundaries.
Which is fantastic. I love the idea of that.
You basically one part of the LGBTQ scene in the 1800 in
1800s
London. And you're basically trying to throw great parties and
Celebrate
have fun,
life.
celebrate life. But at the same time, you need to be really aware about the police or your neighbor that could snitch you out. Because as you can imagine, life was not easy for that community at that time.
Exactly.
Something similar to now, unfortunately. So
yeah, but this game has a really nice looking production. We haven't managed to play it yet, but we've been promised a playthrough by Rob. Rob, you promised.
Yeah.
And we'll hopefully get to play of it very soon. But trust me, this one is high up on my personal buy list.
Absolutely. And again,
get to Games Expo.
It's pushing the boundaries, and we like to see more social themes into in our bubble, in the board game bubble. This is one that you guys should definitely at least go there and have a look.
Absolutely.
Molly House. When it's time to go to space, as usual, we always go to space. We love space.
There's at least one space game on every list.
This one we actually trying to go to space, but we need to build our
ships first
to go to space because we're going on a
Galactic Cruise. Review there. Galactic Cruise is essentially you are, as you said, you are building spaceships to be the next. You want to be the next CEO of the Galactic Cruise company.
Yeah.
And you need to perform really well for the next management meetings, essentially, trying to get the most victory points by building your ships, getting them out into space through the power of worker placement.
Yes, of a lot of worker placement.
A lot of worker placement. So it's a really wide game with lots of interlocking, interwoven mechanisms.
Yeah, if you want to know more, again, we did a proper in-depth review of the game. This is more of a heavy Euro-style game, but it's definitely, if you like the genre, if you are into that kind of stuff, this is one of the finest heavy Euro of the last few years. So you definitely need to check it out.
Exactly. If you like the heavier side of the equation, go check out Galactic Cruise. Matt, what's next on the list? We went really heavy, right? So this must be heavy as well?
We go slightly lighter then now. We go slightly lighter. So we're not building a spaceship, we're building our own little village for the otters.
Oh, a village for the otters.
Yes,
I'm here for
the otters.
Otters, yeah.
Yeah.
They hold hands. They go down the river.
No,
together.
it's the ones that build the
dams.
The
Beavers.
dams. Oh, those are beavers.
Beavers,
Yeah,
not otters.
Sorry,
Beavers, not
beavers.
otters.
We're talking about beavers. Anyway. Beavers, not otters.
Everyone loves a beaver.
We're talking about Timbertown. That is a very, very nice two-player tile placement game from Alicat. Where you basically need to build your village, and you will score points at the end of the game depending on the scoring card for that specific game. So you will have basically to take the tiles from the center river and put it in your village and trying to put it in a certain position to match what the scoring cards are going to tell you. The catch of this game is that the marking in the middle is basically a river, so it will keep moving, pushing some of the tiles away so you can't take them anymore, and starting again with new tiles.
Nice.
And when you build from the river is divided in 4 sections. You can only put that specific tile on that specific column of your board. Again, it's more on the lighter side, but I had a very, very fun time playing it. And
Brand new release.
Yeah, it's literally, you can buy first at UKGE from the Alicat stand. But yeah, I'll definitely recommend it. Two-player tile placement games, they're not that many. This could be one that goes up on your list to play forever or until the beavers come. The killer beavers.
Destroy your dam.
Well, we're going back to space now.
Yeah,
we almost went to space with the Galactic Cruise, then went in the river with the beavers, and now we're back in space.
Now back in space.
Yeah.
There's always at least one. Didn't limit it to one. There could be many space games.
There might be more.
Yeah, it's board games. So this is Transgalactica by De Veer. So this is the new De Veer game. This is going to essentially be a worker placement game using different worker types that has something I really love in games, especially these types of games, which is a follow mechanism, which you might recognise from something like Rising Sun or Race for the Galaxy. Is when one player does something, but then everyone else can also do
their thing. Yes,
yeah, but
yes.
maybe a slightly less powerful version of it. Love that. Love that. Always makes it really interactive. And Transgalactica promises high interaction.
Yes, that's why we were very attracted from this game. So on top of that, being a DeVere product and DeVere, let's say the last few years, they kind of hit the mark almost every time.
They're killing it.
Let's say 99% of the time.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of expecting the new White Castle, but in space.
But in space.
Not in terms of the gameplay, but in terms of like how good
it could be.
The game is going to be.
I see. Yeah, potentially. It looks really, really cool. And you have, making political alliances via the worker placement actions. Yeah, Transgalactica looks super cool with an interesting art design as well. Maybe worth picking up.
My only red flags is it going to be the small or big box?
Or big box?
I think this is more like a big box.
Big box, please.
We'll see. We'll see.
Matt, I know this next one for sure is basically the top of your personal buying.
It is.
Or it's near the top.
It is. It's the game that I want to run and get my paws on a copy.
Or your tentacles.
On my tentacles. This was a game that just came out, just released from Kickstarter, so people started getting their copies. And now I'm really sad that I didn't back it, and I'm
surprised you didn't.
I'm an idiot. Like, what was she going to say?
But now you can buy it.
But now you're going to guide without regrets, because it's deep regrets.
No regrets. Deep regrets.
Deep regrets. So deep regrets is, first of all, an absolutely stunning production and artworks. It's just like, I love that style.
It is
cool. Green cartoons. How would you call
Cthulhu.
it? With this Cthulhu team, and basically what you're doing in Deep Regret, you go in out with your boat and trying to fish stuff from the sea. You can send your boat to the near the shore or like the open sea or the very open sea where you don't know what's gonna happen, what's gonna come out once you try to fish it out, and you can fish like a little bit deeper every time. So it's pretty cool, and there is these things that you're basically trying to get trophies that are gonna be like normal fish, or sometimes more like Cthulhu-esque creatures.
Horrors of the deep.
That every time you take them out of the water, something crazy is gonna happen.
Nice.
And of course you're gonna go mad, and but that's not too bad, going too mad for your fishes and stuff. You can upgrade your boat, you can upgrade your fishing rods.
That's cool.
This game is absolutely cool. I can't wait to play it. I really, really want a copy.
All done by one guy, I think, as well. Like, it was all the artwork and the game design. One dude.
Yeah,
Unreal.
Can't wait to have a copy of that. So if you see that it's the last copy left on the shelf, please leave it.
Please leave it for Matt.
Please.
He'll be very sad.
Otherwise, I will have deep regret.
He'd cry.
Okay, Wayne, next one is a game that I think we played first time UKG last year, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it was last
and
year.
it's finally being delivered to the backer, who is just about to be delivered to the backers. And it's the game that I was most excited for 2024. It didn't actually came out, unfortunately, in 2024. It's been delayed just a little bit, but it's ready for UKG.
It's there now.
And we're talking about
Cyclades Legendary Edition. Oh. So based on, obviously, the original... I know. I can't believe I'm having an existential crisis. That was a year ago. Damn. So Cyclades Legendary, based on Cyclades, fantastic, Bruno Catala. Wonderful game, area majority game, combined with a sort of bidding or auctioning type mechanism where you're bidding on certain actions. The person that bids the most money gets to do that action. And you bump people off the action if you can outpay them. So really cool system that is very interactive. Quite spicy. and the actions change every round.
Yes, because
really cool.
you basically got the gods that's gonna rotate
fickle.
every round,
they'll
and
change.
so you don't know which action you're gonna have. And but anyway, if you played Secret is the original one with this expansion, this is the new and improved version. So they put everything in one single box with a way better production, and the rules are kind of like a 2.0 version of the original and the expansion mixed together to make the game more 2025 based.
And it has a modular map as well.
Yes.
So you've like loads of
something like the Inish map. If you're not Inish, you put the pieces together. So every game is different. Again, this is I don't want to speak more about this because that's the.
You just want to buy it.
I just want to buy it. Just want to have it on this table and just moving my troops and summoning monster and
praying to the
gods.
Sickly this. Matt, for the number one, well, these are all great games to be fair, but we specifically decided to carve out the one spot for this one. The rest are in a vague order, not really, but this one we love.
This one deserved the number one. I think that everybody should. This is the game that if you don't know what to see or if you can only see one game, you need to go and have a look at this. And we're talking about Eterna from Iris Games.
We love Eterna. We did a video review right there. As of this moment still, probably our game of the year.
Yeah, we are very. It's up there. We'll see. We'll see the rest.
Days.
Yeah.
We haven't played that many 2025 releases. Played a few, but that's what UKGE is going to help us do, right?
Exactly.
Play a bunch more of those releases.
Eterna is the new games from Martin Wallace, famous for Brass Birmingham, Brass Lancashire,
Australia, and the new Casus Belli.
Casus Belli coming out. Yeah. And you are basically one of the Roman family trying to push your glory up in
influence in the Seven Hills
Rome.
Of Rome.
Yeah, exactly. It's a game again. If you want a deep review, like just go watch the video. This is not Brass Rome. They're very different games. However, it takes from Brass Birmingham, from Lancashire, the punishment of doing wrong things.
The constant tension of the game, and the pain for paying for your hubris earlier. Bad decision making, is amazing in this game. It's so good.
Interactive to the top.
Yeah, really nice.
You constantly having to think about what your next move, what you're gonna sacrifice to have more power. But do you want to have more power knowing that you're gonna ruffle the feathers of the Romans and someone might come? Yeah, exactly.
You at the end.
Again, deep review. Go watch the video because this is our number one for very much a good reason.
Yeah,
because this is an amazing game.
Certainly go check that out at the Hours Games stand. That's Eterna. Matt, that was just a fraction, a sample, a smidgen, a soupçon of the games that you could go and buy. That you could go and buy at UK Games Expo. There is so much to buy.
Yes, and we can't wait to spend money, basically. But spend your money responsibly.
Wisely, responsibly. Budget.
But if you are a UKGE and you don't want to spend too much money, you just want some games for free, let's say, and you want to have the chance to get some games for free, what we said at the start, we're going to have a special things for you guys. So all our subscribers coming at UKGE and they're going to spot us in one of the halls.
We're going to be around all day.
Please stop us because we're going to give you a raffle ticket that is gonna let you have the opportunity to get one game for free, one or more if you're very lucky.
We're bringing some cool games to give away.
We got some very cool games, no spoiler, but some Kickstarter edition, some very nice stuff.
A couple might have been mentioned in this.
Yeah, it might be. Let's see. But what we're gonna do is on the Saturday, we're gonna meet in Hall 4, that is the gaming hall, around 5:30. So we're gonna sit there and wait for all you guys to come together. We do the raffle, give some hugs, give some games, and just have a good time.
Exactly.
And this is just, it's not sponsored, it's no one giving that, it's something that we want to do because we love UKGE, we love you guys, and we just want to give back a fraction of the love that you've given to us in the last 18 months, because it's been absolutely amazing.
Absolutely that. So come find us, come say hello, we'll give you a magic ticket.
And follow us on Instagram, because all the other instruction and what will their instruction are going to be there. So check the Both Stupid Instagram page.
Link below.
Give it a follow and check for the stories while we're going to be there.
Yes.
Again, we're
Definitely do that.
gonna share a lot of stuff on our Instagram page as well.
Absolutely. Other things that you should do if you haven't already include subscribing.
Well, the subscribe button. Yeah, if you want to get the raffle ticket, you need to be a subscriber.
You have to do that anyway. Yeah, exactly. And optional, if you really like us, you can check out the Patreon.
Yep.
We do lots of stuff on the Patreon, especially for UK Games Expo. There's going to be uncut, unfiltered interviews with numerous folks from the industry, just for the patrons. So if that's something that you're interested in, check out and potentially sign up for our Patreon. Other than that, check out the rest of our videos, and we'll see you at the next one.
And at UKGE.
And we'll see you at UK Games Expo, baby!
Ciao!
What's the big? What's the big? Game reviews for you and me. What's the big? What's the big? Here's what you should play and see.